Okay, I'm inside the wall here at the south side ale house, and I think what we got going on, it's coming from the coping cap and running down. It's running down the plywood. Instead of dripping here, it's actually running down the beam, down and dripping right in. I found a couple places outside here. Let me try to kind of rough for a old fat guy crawling around in here, but let me try to get turned around and get out of here. They got a little 2x3 access hole you gotta crawl through here, and I barely fit through a 2x3. Anyway, and when I got over here, I also can see where it's the coping cap joints, water's running down there, and that's about where that water was at. We got another one right here too. I'm gonna, I'll temporarily caulk that up, but I think we need to do the same thing. But this one here, this roof, back when these vents got put in and stuff like that, we knew there was a lot of stuff happening inside of that little cavity. So, zoom all the way out here. We definitely need to take care of all the coping cap joints. Check the metal flashing on the outside that goes into the where the actual metal panels tied to the wall down below. There's a lot of places where this wall flashing is loose, and there's water behind it. There's another one right here. Let's see. So we might have to, work on that wall a little bit. But like I say, I'll temporary this up, and we're gonna have to police all them joints up there, like we're doing on a lot of them, Mr. Jones. And I'll have the guys make sure they get sealed around this guy's here too as well. This thing wasn't shut real good when I got here. It's kind of, all these things get rusty. I'll have them lube all this stuff up. So I mean, even something that simple, we gotta, so you got that big gap right there, we gotta keep that stuff, even though it's got this little lip up here, it's to blow and rain, still go inside there. So yeah, we got some blisters and stuff too as well. We didn't need to spend a day up here. Need to spend a day up here policing stuff, check all the pitch pans. Pitch pans need to be topped off again. This one here, Mr. Jones, we need to start getting some of them in rotation to where we can actually do some roofs on them, because if not, all at once, we're going to have a massive amount of money that's going to have to come out to try to do them, because they're all, you can just see, the material just don't last. And this one has some strange details to start with. When we did the walls on this here, we can put TPO all the way up and underneath the coping, or if you want to terminate the TPO there and put some metal panels around the wall, I'll give you an option both ways. But I remember years ago when I was up here, when we were putting these vents around the sides here, because we had a bunch of excess moisture and stuff building up in that little crawl space basically around all of this, the parapet. And obviously, when we do this, we'll build the crickets like we do on the other ones, get this to where the water doesn't just set right here in the middle again. That's the reason the material, it's breaking down a lot worse right in there. Get up here, I mean, you can see the membrane. It's just, we topped these guys off the other day, which I told my guy to fix that, and he didn't friggin' do it. So we'll stick this guy back in here. Yeah, at least he topped off the pitch pans, like I asked him, but make sure you got this other one too. This was the one that was dripping the other day down in the hood. Yeah, he did. We got broken that electric conduit that runs down through there is actually broken off. We got it sealed up right there. But you know, when we do these roofs, we need to think about you know, fixing you know, wires, whatever we need to fix. So we do it one time. And he did. He went around all these for me. He did all right. But I wasn't aware of this one out here. I wasn't aware of this leak the day I was here. I don't know, last week or whatever it was. So, but I'll temper it up for you. And we're, you know, kind of gonna have to do the same thing. Take care of all the coping cap joints and fix some blisters. Top off all the pitch pans. You know, normal maintenance on this type of system. This is what it all looks like for you. Okay guys, when you come here, make sure on this sign, I remember years ago we had issues with this sign leaking back into that same cavity. Go up on this roof here, check all of the electrical outlets and stuff and the top of that cap. I remember years ago that cap was loose. Actually, I think even a piece of it was off, and it was filling up the electric box that holds the sign and running back in through a conduit. So double check that to make sure that that's taken care of as well.